Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back into the video from 6, and today, this is exciting. I was literally out during the day and checked my Twitter to find out that Narutop99 has finished. They've calculated the results, and Minato won! I was really excited for that because there's so much potential within it. Like, we could see so much, depending on when it's set, about, like, past Naruto, which is sick. So it turns out it's getting a one shot. Didn't realize the one shot was a thing. I thought it was going to be like a mini series, but still, a one shot could still be like a longer kind of thing, can't it? And Masashi Kishimoto is going to be making it, and it said something about the origin of a technique. So that's going to be interesting as well. So is this going to be how the Rasengan became a thing? That's going to be interesting. But anyway, I thought it'd be cool to see what Six has to say on the matter because I love Six's videos. He's such a dude. He's so good at talking about just Naruto, Boruto. He has a really interesting look at these things, so we're going to check it out. But before we do, please make sure you check out my Etsy shop. I've got t-shirts and hoodies there that I've designed that you can buy. And if you go to my Patreon page, $1 a month gets your name at the end of every video I upload.
In case you've been living under a rock for the past 5 months or so and don't know anything about what's going on in the Naruto community currently and don't keep up with current events, Naruto had its first global popularity poll.
Yeah, and did I see that, like, Itachi was number 2, but there was, like, 300,000 votes between them, like, over that. Like, Minato didn't just, like, win the whole thing. He absolutely annihilated it.
For the first time.
And Sakura was number 3. I wonder what Six is going to say on that.
Ever. This was done in celebration of Naruto's 20th anniversary, at least the anime's 20th anniversary, and it was the first ever worldwide popularity vote. They called it the Narutop99, and it was held from December 17th, and then it ended on January 31st. The reason there was a massive amount of excitement behind this vote is because we were told the top 3 people would be getting a special prize from winning the poll. And the first place winner would be getting a manga done, a one-shot manga by Kishimoto himself. Well, we didn't know the one-shot part until today when the winner got announced.
Yeah, I was hoping for like maybe like a mini 4-part series thing, but like I said, like it being a one-shot doesn't mean it's not going to be short. It could still be like a longer version of something. Like Death Note's had its one-shots that have been boss.
The winner was Minato Namikaze. I'm gonna read the top 20 placements just so you can get an idea of who people wanted to really get this short manga. So we have number 1 is Minato, of course, like I just mentioned. Second is Itachi, and the gap there is huge. Minato gapped Itachi by over 300k votes, and he totaled at around almost 800,000.
Mental.
Third place was Sakura.
Here we go. Here we go.
If you don't know what happened with Sakura here, you're like, why is Sakura number 3? It's not because Sakura has a large fan base or anything like that. One Piece fans were trying to sabotage the poll. There's evidence of that on Twitter. And there was also Sakura fans in different Discord servers using different IPs and incognito mode in order to vote for Sakura so she could win. It's basically just a sabotage move. Sakura is not really that popular. I think.
I also thought it was weird that like Kakashi's dad was so high, but like it was hardly in it at all. Was he in like 2 chapters max?
We all know that. Nobody wants a Sakura story. 4th place was Shisui. 5th place was Kakashi.
Nice.
6th place was Naruto. 7th place was Kakashi's father, Sakumo. 8th place was Sasuke.
Which is weird. Sasuke being, you know, and then Madara. This really confuses me. The Sakura thing, alright, we've had the explanation. This confuses me, but whatever.
9th place was Madara. 10th place is Hinata. 11th is Obito. 12th is Jiraiya. 13th is Shikamaru.
Totally on board with everyone else being on it.
14th is Tobirama. 15th was Gaara. 16th is Hashirama. 17th is Deidara. 18th was Neji. 19th was Sasori. 20th was Rock Lee, 21st was Might Guy, and 22nd was Kurama. Now, I happened to read...
Yeah, he's mentioned the other 2 because Masashi Kishimoto was like, I wanted to put Kurama on there, so he put the top 22 in the drawing, didn't he, instead of just the top 20.
Off the top 22 there, even though I said top 20, because I just remembered Kishimoto did this huge art piece, this huge double spread art
amazing.
piece
it's so
for
good.
all top 22 winners of the poll. And it looks extremely cool. This is the best artwork I've seen from Kishimoto in a while. Obviously, he stopped drawing a while ago, but this is just pretty amazing. Like, if you just look at everything here, you look at Minato's Rasengan. If you look at the bottom left, you can see Tobirama doing tandem paper bombs. Shikamaru is using Asuma's chakra blade at the bottom left as well.
Yeah, such an iconic
Jiraiya
moment.
has a weird umbrella, and then you can see Naruto holding the flag. Hinata to the right of Naruto is doing her little twin lion fist, and Neji's right under her using weapons we've never seen him use before.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
Gaara's got some Shukaku stuff going on.
Sick.
Lee and Guy are fighting together over there. Itachi's using a sword, which is weird.
That's
that
mad,
hadn't happened in the original series. You can see Sasuke using an Indra's arrow on a normal bow at the very top above Sakura. Sakura's got this gigantic weapon. It looks like an axe. Shisui's doing something. I think he's preparing to use body flicker. At least that's what it looks like.
Right.
Data is doing his normal pose, with his hands. It was on the cover
it's
of chapter
iconic, that.
357.
Yeah.
And then you got Madara down there with his scythe. You see Sasori in the background with the Hiriko tail. You see Kurama in the far background. You see all 9 of his tails and his head on the left, just in front of the sun there. It's just overall a pretty cool drawing. So I wanted to, make sure I showed
all the
that
99s
to
everywhere as well.
But like I said, the winner for this was Minato. And we get a special note from Kishimoto after this whole poll was over. It just came out today. It says, the creator of Naruto, message for Kishimoto. Thank you for the incredible amount of votes. It was fun seeing how results vary.
This is going to be funny as well because... What was that? What was that? I've paused the video. What was that? That's really threw me. Sorry. So, yeah, he mentions that he is glad that Sakura was on there because it shows that he's good at writing his characters or something.
From region to region. I was shocked to see Minato at the top for all regions, and the fact Sakura is so beloved by so many people around the world made me proud as a writer. To tell you the truth, I was actually rooting for Kurama. I was planning on drawing only the top 20 characters, but I really wanted to add Kurama, who was close at 22nd, so I ended up including him and Guy, who was in 21st place. Sorry for completely ignoring the original plan to have the top 20 characters for the 20th anniversary because of my personal attachment. Right now I'm working on the short manga for Minato, who placed first. While I'm trying to make a story that would meet the expectations of fans, I ended up with more pages than I originally anticipated. Please look forward to the secret story behind Minato's jutsu. I want to thank you all again for voting. Now, this note has a ton of information in it and a ton of things to get me excited. So, number one, he wanted Kurama to win, which makes me think that there's some secret about Kurama that we don't.
Oh, yeah, because he's gone. Oh, okay.
No, and a story that Kishimoto wanted to tell. So, since they mentioned that this is the first Narutop99 ever, it makes me think that they are going to do more of these. That's what the website says. The website says this was the first one ever. That makes me think it was going to do more of these.
That'd be cool.
So maybe we can vote for Kurama next time and actually get that Kurama manga
story
that he's mentioning. Because I do feel like it's going to be super important.
If he's got it planned already,
he could tie that Kurama story into the Minato story too, because Minato and Kurama have like a sort of history that you could tell there. So I don't know, but I think that would be really interesting, and I'm kind of excited to see what he's talking about. Maybe he'll mention it or give us a glimpse of it in the Minato manga. Another thing is Kishimoto doesn't know about the botting for Sakura and whatever, but that's fine. It made him happy. He said he was so happy. It made him proud as a writer or whatever that Sakura was so beloved.
Because a lot of people give him so much crap, especially you, Six. But yeah,
he was shocked to see Minato at the top, which is weird, I know, for us to think, because, we all love Minato. I don't think...
my fave characters are Minato and Itachi. I've always said that since I've always, been doing these reaction videos and reacting to all these, Naruto things. Minato and Itachi are my two faves, and it's nice to see them both at the top.
And Kishimoto liked Minato that much when Naruto was running. I'm pretty sure I've heard a story before that he was having problems with his father whenever he was writing the war arc, and that's why he decided to butcher up Minato whenever the war arc came around. But I don't know how true that is, but yeah.
If it is, that's brutal.
But yeah, this Kurama thing really has me interested, especially because Kishimoto went out of his way to add 2 more characters just because of his personal attachment, and he has that sort of pull that he can do that. Because it was supposed to be the top 20 because it's the 20th anniversary or whatever. But one thing that really, and this has to have me the most excited out of everything in this page, he mentions that he's trying to make this story, or he was working on it, but he went over the limit for the pages that he expected to have. So the story is longer than he originally expected it to be.
I love that.
So I don't know what he means by the secret story behind Minato's jutsu. Maybe Minato's like some jutsu prodigy or something like that. But apparently that's what the story is going to be about. We're finally going to learn a secret story behind Minato's jutsu. We don't know when this manga is coming. We're just told it's coming, and then we're told it's coming soon. But yeah, that's pretty much all we know as far as that goes. I put the whole top 99 on the screen so you can look and see for the other characters if you want to. But I already read off the top 20. But just theorizing about what this Minato manga could be is probably the most interesting stuff from the Naruto community we've gotten in a while. 2023
could be the origin of the Rasengan, but did Jiraiya invent it and then try and teach Minato, or did Minato invent it and then Jiraiya tried to... I can't remember.
Been extremely good for Naruto and Boruto.
Make more sense that Jiraiya invented it and then taught Minato. I can't remember, Jesus Christ.
Naruto fans, right? But the good thing about this is this can spawn more of this.
Yeah.
After Naruto ended, we obviously got Boruto, right? Because Boruto is the safe thing to do. It's a sequel series.
Yeah.
You continue the story of Naruto. They even market it that way on the back of the volume.
Yeah, it's like the Naruto Next Generations, isn't it?
Sometimes. A prequel series was not the safest thing to do. But if this performs well, and it already is, because Minato got 700,000 votes, almost 800,000. If this performs well, then we might get more of this. Like I said, we might get that Kurama story that Kishimoto wants to tell us so badly for some reason. We might get a Hashirama story or a Tobirama story. I prefer Tobirama on that one, right? Not gonna lie, we don't.
Yeah, like, we know how amazing Hashirama is. We need stories of people that we don't know a lot about. That'd be cool.
Really need a Hashirama story.
No.
But yeah, we might get a Tobirama story. We might get the Prime Hiruzen story. We might get to see how strong Prime Hiruzen actually is. But as for Minato, I mean, we know Minato did crazy stuff in the war.
But we didn't see it.
These good jutsu, and apparently there's a secret story with it. But what could that even be? Like, we literally have no idea what that could even be. There's always been this one jutsu Minato has that kind of like psychs me out. It's during Kakashi Gaiden, whenever he shows up on the battlefield and they're like, yeah, the enemies, there's like 50 of them left. So he puts down 50 of his kunai and he's like, yeah, place them all in this direction. And they're like, okay. And then he apparently starts attacking and they're like, well, don't blink because you'll miss it. And it's like, bro, what jutsu could this be? Like, what could he possibly have pulled out right here to make them so psyched like that? I don't know, bro, but I'm just extremely excited to
it's gonna be
something
really
like this.
freaking
I didn't
cool,
think
though.
anything like this would ever happen. I mean, I'm relatively new to the Naruto community in general. I basically joined in 2019, so I've only been here for 4 years. But Minato, Itachi, and Kakashi have been my favorite characters for those 4 years consistently. Like, I've never changed that opinion. So getting a manga about Minato is extremely exciting for me.
Yeah,
like,
it's so freaking cool.
I just never thought it would happen. I even mentioned in my Minato vs. Tobirama video that we might get a Minato short manga, so maybe I'm gonna have to update this video later on, and who knows, maybe I will. Maybe we'll actually get some more statements from Minato saying that he's actually like the fastest Hokage or something along those lines. I don't know, but the bottom line is we are getting new things. To quickly read off the amount of votes for the top 5, if anyone's interested, the whole poll in totaled around 4.6 million votes.
Whoa, yeah, but people could vote multiple times, couldn't they?
792,257 of those were from Minato, who won first place. 505,014 of those were for Itachi, who won second place. 489,619 of those were for Sakura, who were third place. 279,062 of those were for Shisui, who won fourth place. 212,403 were for Kakashi, who won fifth place. And that empties out the top 5. I'll put the rest of the top 10 on screen, but I don't feel like seeing 100,000 anymore. So
I don't get this one, but okay.
But yeah, the rest of that is just like Sasuke, Sakumo, Naruto, Madara, and Hinata. Hinata being in the top 10 is really surprising because from...
Is it though? Is it? Because I'm not even going there. A lot of male. It's a male-orientated audience. Just let's.
The general perception of the Naruto community I got, everyone was relatively different towards Hinata, like indifferent towards Hinata, where they don't necessarily hate her, but they don't.
Like I literally, right? I'm sorry, but like when I was at the pub, having a pint before coming back. I mentioned this to some random. I was wearing this hat and I had a Naruto top on. And the guy made a joke. He goes, huh, "It's Naruto." Eh? It's like, yeah. He goes, "Yeah, I used to love it. Hinata's hot."
I don't really care either.
Oh, then he corrected himself, like, when she's older in Shippuden. It's like, all right, so
he's like, people only care about her because she's Naruto's love interest or whatever. But I mean, it's pretty cool seeing that people want a Hinata side story. I didn't think anyone would ever say.
Yeah, like what would you get from that? I don't see what you could potentially pull out with that, but yeah,
something like that. But yeah, Sakura being number 3 is just completely full. I wouldn't doubt Sakura would be in top 10. Just being 100% honest, like if you look at Sakura's popularity, she is pretty popular.
Yeah.
Right? Because like on TikTok, I'm pretty sure Sakura is like number.
It's the constant argument of like whether she's useless or not, isn't it?
For 5 in the top 10 anime characters hashtags ever or some shit like that. So I don't doubt that Sakura would be in the top 10 at least. But being number 3 is probably just false.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like it's pretty hard to believe that she would beat out Madara, Sasuke, and Naruto. Kakashi's dad being this high, also like that's not really surprising for me. I thought he would be closer. Not gonna lie, he was my 3rd pick.
Why?
I said on stream before that if anyone were to win these, my first pick would be Minato. My second pick.
Okay, I suppose when you think about what the top prize winner would get. Yeah, that would be really, really interesting, actually.
Be Tobirama, and then the last pick would be Sakumo. Now, I know I have like a lot of Tobirama hate on the channel, but I've generally been trying to get rid of that look. It was mostly for a troll, and I don't really want to be looked at that way anymore, like a Tobirama hater. But that's not too important to the video. I want to talk about what could be behind Minato's jutsu. Like, we know that Minato is a prodigy, right? Does he have some secret jutsu that he's never pulled out before, that he didn't even pull out in the war arc?
Oh, okay.
Because he was mentally nerfed there, and he didn't pull out against Obito because he just couldn't or was reluctant. What is the secret story behind Minato's jutsu? Obviously, we won't know because there's nothing like that mentioned in the original manga, so we won't know until we actually see the Minato one-shot. But I'm genuinely really curious as to what it could be. Because think about it, nothing about it is mentioned in the original manga. I don't even think that there's a hint that I can go off of. I've read Minato's chapters in the manga pretty much like, I don't know, maybe 10 different times. I
instantly go to Rasengan, but I don't know.
Can't think of what this could be. Maybe some secret sealing jutsu, but that's pretty much all I can think of. But he doesn't even really use those a lot in the manga. We just know that he has them. So I don't know. It could be something crazy. Like it just has to be something crazy. Kishimoto said he's trying to meet the expectations of the fans. So I mean, it like I said, it has to be something at least pretty off the charts in order for him to. And Kishimoto made so many pages for it that he like exceeded his own expectations. Like he wrote too much for the story.
Yeah, which is cool.
You just have to get excited when you hear that, especially as a Minato fan. And like I said, if you didn't want Minato to win this one, you have a chance at the next one. I highly doubt that they would make it to where on the Narutop 99 that someone can win twice over. So you have a chance on the next one. Maybe we can get the Itachi story. Maybe people are gonna vote for somebody else after they see what happened with Minato. Maybe we can finally get like a Rock Lee side story or something along those lines. I don't know. I just think this is going to be really interesting. I'm really excited for it. I would hope that most other people are as well, especially considering that we're the people who put Minato #1. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed this. I hope everyone else does too. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and have a nice day.
Yeah, man. So yeah, maybe, I don't know, I'm thinking a little low ball. Yeah, I instantly think Rasengan. But who knows? We'll wait and see. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be boss. It's going to be cool. Minato's my fave, and Tachi's my second, so it was nice to see them both at the top. But yeah, it's happening. And cool. Make sure you check out my Etsy shop. Links in the description. T-shirts and hoodies that I've designed are there to be purchased. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is the last support channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, and leave comments down below. Let me know I should watch this in future videos. I'll see you guys, all you guys, next time.